This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by Dalis Kaleiopu over Zoom. Dalis, how are you?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. It's good to speak to you for the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last as well. Finally, you can make your professional debut next week. How much are you
Finally.
looking forward to it?
Oh, I was looking forward to it last year.
Talk to me about this past year, Dalis. For you yourself, you signed with Golden Boy back in February, and then in March time, the world just kind of shut down because of COVID. Just talk to me about the past year and your journey through it.
So, I was in training camp, right? And COVID just hit and it just shut down. I'm like, damn, I was like a week out from my first fight. So I was kind of sick from that. Like I was kind of irritated. And then it just lasted this whole year. Like everything was just still shut down. So I was like, the heck? I was just tripping. But finally, I got the call a couple months ago saying that they found I'm going to be in the undercard of the Jojo Diaz, and I was just happy, and I'm training hard. Just can't wait.
Going through this at such an early stage of your career and having to delay your professional debut, something which I know many fighters just kind of the dream of having that opportunity to make their pro debut, especially on the platform you will have. From a mental standpoint, how much better do you think it will do you in the long run, knowing that despite the frustrations that you've had to overcome over the past year, you've been able to deal with it and now you can just look towards a brighter future?
I feel like it'll be everything was in good timing because I felt like a year ago mentally I wasn't ready. But now, a year later, after everything that just happened, I feel like I'm stronger in every aspect, physically, mentally, and I'm just ready.
Training throughout this pandemic, Dalis, how have you found it? Has it been challenging to keep yourself motivated? Has it been easy? How have you found it?
It's been really challenging, but I've always found a way to train and motivate myself. I have my team, my coach, my parents, and yeah, I just found that motivation in them and just kept pushing.
Dalis, taught me through kind of your amateur pedigree as well. I know you went on to compete in a variety of tournaments and you were competing in the Olympic trials as well. Just talk to me about the amateur pedigree that you have and why you believe it will stand you in such good stead in the professional ranks.
I've fought the best in amateurs. I've been around. I've been to the Olympic trials, fell short, and I felt I'm just gonna fit perfectly fine in the professionals because I hang with the top prospects in the amateurs. So I feel like it's just more rounds in the pros.
Dallas, we've seen a lot of kind of people of a similar age to yourself, around 20, 21, 22, who they've turned professional a lot sooner than what maybe in years gone by. Certainly, maybe it's been covered a little bit more. Why, in your case, did you decide to take the plunge and turn over professional? It was last year, even though you haven't been able to make your debut yet.
So I turned pro because I fought the Olympic trials, fell short, and I wasn't about to wait another 4 years. My dream was to fight the Olympic trials, but sadly, I didn't make it. So I just told myself, why not just fight already for pro, make some money, build my pro record already. So I just chose to just sign already.
Dalis, for those who don't know anything about you, what should everybody expect from you? And when you're in the ring, what do you bring? What should excite everybody?
Well, I'm not scared of nobody. I'll never back down from a fight. I'm a boxer. I don't I don't brawl. I pick my shots. Um, and I'm just down to fight.
We mentioned you're making your debut next week as well. How, as again, just kind of how excited are you to get in the ring as a professional for the first time? And what type of performance are you looking to deliver for everybody?
Um, Honestly, I'm just really excited. I really can't wait to fight. It's been long overdue, and I'm gonna put on a performance. Honestly, I really can't say much. I'd rather you just watch and I'll show you what I can do.
Dalis, I've seen people talk about you as somebody who can mix in between kind of a lightweight and super lightweight divisions. For you yourself, where do you see yourself campaigning at, certainly as you progress further down with your career?
I'm thinking about just staying at 135 for now for like this couple of years till my body starts growing, and we'll just see how my body grows into, and hopefully move up to 140, 145.
Dalis, with that in mind, talking about the world champions and the world scene at 135, because it is stacked with so many brilliant talents. Obviously, Teofimo, Vasil Lomachenko still there, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. The list goes on. What do you make of the world scene at 135?
Like I said, it's all about progressing, and I'm down to fight anybody as I go. So I'm not really looking at the top right now. I'm really just looking at progressing and leveling as I go.
Dalis, one fight which is being talked about at the minute is one between Ryan Garcia and Manny Pacquiao. We don't know if it might be an exhibition bout or not, but if the fight does happen, what are your thoughts?
Well, I have no clue on that one. That one is pretty crazy because like I thought he was fighting, like I thought he had to fight Devin Haney, or he had to fight he wanted to fight Tank, and then out of the blues he said they're gonna fight Pacquiao. So like I'm literally confused on what he wants to do. But to me it's pretty cool to see that he's gonna be fighting a no legend that's still fighting. So it's I'm just down to watch, even if they do fight or not.
At the top of 135, Dalis, when you consider the top contenders as we've just gone through the list, which two would you like to see meet in the ring next if you could choose them to meet?
To see two fight, like
Yeah, so
Ryan or
who out of 135-pound division, which two fighters would you like to see face each other? So whether that be Teofimo versus Tank, Gervonta versus Tank as well, Tank versus Ryan Garcia, who would you like it to be?
I would like to see Tank versus Ryan Garcia.
How do you
That's
think
what
the
I
fight
like.
would play out?
Yeah, man. If he gets caught with the overlap by Tank, I don't think he's gonna get up. But like Ryan, he's fast. He's proven to like knock guys out unexpectedly. So like it'll be actually a good fight.
Right, Dailies, I'm going to leave you now to enjoy the rest of your day, but I'm going to leave a final word to yourself. For everybody who's going to follow your professional career from next week, what would you like to say to them?
Stay tuned. It's not over it. I just need that one. That's all I need is that one fight. And yeah, thank you guys for showing your support.
Dailies, I appreciate your time today. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.